Did you know that 68% of American households include pet ownership? With 82 million households containing pets, that makes pets one of the most ubiquitous, non-essential commodities on the American market today. Think about it. There are more people who own pets than there are people who own iPhones. You see iPhones everywhere. Everybody has an iPhone. More people have pets than own iPhones. It's a gigantic market. But even if you don't own a pet, or especially if you do, you can tell me right off the bat without even thinking about it, what's the one thing that's not fun about owning a pet? It's cleaning up after your pet, right? That's where Pet Guru comes in. Our philosophy is that people should be able to spend time with the pet they love and not with the mess that their pet leaves behind. The idea for Pet Guru came to me when I was in my own backyard picking up what seemed to be an endless stream of dog poop. And let's be honest, I had let it go for quite some time. There was a lot of poop there. And I realized that I didn't want to be picking up dog piles. I wanted to be spending time with my dogs instead. That's when the idea for Pet Guru really came to light and said, there's probably a lot of people out there who care about their pets, want to enjoy their pets, and really probably don't have the time to provide the proper sanitation for those pets. Pet Guru is going to solve those problems. So the vision for this company is that our goal is to ensure that every family with pets gets to enjoy the wonderful feelings of friendship and camaraderie that come with pet ownership without having to endure the chores of picking up the doo-doo, changing the litter, or cleaning the tank, regardless of that person's physical, professional, or other time limitations. The simple fact is that current competitors aren't doing a good enough job. There are several other companies that provide services to pick up dog poop or change cat litters, but typically they only do one thing. They pick up poop or they change cat litters. Several of them specifically state that they will definitely not be moving into any other categories. There's a huge opportunity to fill in a need that's totally underserviced. Pet Guru will solve problems for the people who purchase products from us. We expect to see a 90% reduction in time spent picking up after your pets if you use our service. There's a 100% reduction in time spent at the store purchasing necessary pet products, as we can bring any of those pet products to your door when we come to do the sanitation. You can expect a significant reduction in time spent searching for solutions to everyday problems. We expect that you would notice a major improvement in the daily sanitation of your house, and when you walk in, it's going to smell good, no matter how many pets you have. You're going to have peace of mind that when guests are invited over, they're not going to be offended by those offensive lingering odors coming from pet-specific items in the house, such as bedding or dog dishes or those types of things. You can have peace of mind that even if you get busy, your pet's going to be properly cared for in a safe, clean environment. We're going to provide services to remove waste, but we're going to do so much more than that. We can deliver products. If you need your dog's food delivered to you on a weekly basis, we can do that. If there's medicines or supplements that you want your pet to have, we can deliver those too. We can offer pet transport. If you don't have the time to take your pet to the vet, we can do that for you. We'll have bedding services where we'll bring a clean, fresh bed to your pet every single week so that you don't have a stinky, filthy pet bed that's sitting in the corner of your house stinking everything up. We'll bring clean dishes and organize your pet's life so that there isn't stuff laying all over the place throughout your house. If you need a new toy for your dog who happens to be a chewer, we can provide that as well. Our company's philosophy is that we will, as individuals and as a company, take responsibility for all our actions. We believe that it's always the right thing to do the right thing. We're never going to take any shortcuts. We're going to put our customer needs first ahead of our own needs. We'll take time to understand our customers and their needs, and we'll provide the services which will fulfill that need. We're going to strive to ensure that every customer is treated fairly, respectfully, and as a member of the family. We believe in people's desires to be good owners and treat their pets as members of the family, and we're going to do everything in our power to support that goal. We'll give back to our community and encourage others to give as well. Our core competencies are a absolute dedication to professionalism in our interactions with the people we serve. We'll be on time and ensure that when we say we're going to show up to provide a service, we'll be there at the time that we say we will be there. We deliver clean pet supplies on a timely basis so that you can rest assured that your pet is going to have a clean bed, that you're going to have clean dishes, and that your pet's going to be well cared for. And we're going to have the ability to service the needs of all types of pets, which is something that nobody currently does. The management of this team consists of myself and my wife, Ashley Burchard. I come from a background of operations management and hold a Bachelor of Science in Production and Operations Management, and I happen to double major in Human Resources Management as well. My wife, Ashley, has worked in the mortgage industry for 15 years and has extensive knowledge of financial planning, and she's going to be a great addition on the aspect of keeping the company finances in order. The industry right now is growing and has grown at 3.4% over the last 4 years. The expected growth rate is projected to continue at 4% over the next 5 years. And last year, there were $15.9 billion in annual sales in the pet services industry. There are 4 basic types of competitors. There are professional competitors, non-professional competitors, non-pet-based household cleaning services, and pet supply providers. Really, professional competitors are those who provide a specific service. They're willing to pick up dog poop or change out cat litters. Sometimes they do both, but rarely do they do anything else. And several times, as I mentioned earlier, they categorically state in their business plans that they will not move into any other pet services businesses. There's non-professional competitors, so there's kids in the neighborhood who might come by and offer that service that they're going to pick up some poop for a week or so. But typically, their practices are not sustainable and they just don't have the diversity of services that Pet Guru is going to provide. So there are services like Merry Maids and those types of things who would potentially offer a service where they change cat litter or change out a bedding, possibly. But they're really not directed at the pet services category, and their brand is really directed in a different direction. So I think we'll be able to compete at a good level there. There's also pet supply providers, so PetSmart, Petco, they've really been moving into the direction of providing tools that are easy to use and trying to get the pet owner to do it themselves. That's probably the biggest challenge to Pet Guru, but people will never get over the icky factor of picking up the poop, and that's where Pet Guru really offers a great service. The market has been growing that we're specifically targeting is the Treasure Valley of or surrounding Boise area, Boise, Idaho. And it's been growing at 4.3% annual growth over the last 4 years. Unemployment in that area is significantly below the national average at 6.3%. There's about 143,000 households in the target area with pets. And it's a relatively affluent area. 93% of the adults there have a GED, which is significantly higher than the national average, as well as 35% of them having a bachelor's degree or higher. There are a lot of professional businesses in the area, which is key to the business model that we're presenting, in that it's typically going to be people who are professionals, don't have a lot of time on their hands, but want to have a pet in their family, that Pet Guru really can provide a real great value for. Our marketing strategy is spend time with the pet you love, not with the mess they leave. And it really highlights what we're about as a company. We expect to get this message across to our potential customers through a robust online presence with focus on search engine optimization. We also plan to build extremely strong relationships with veterinary service providers to allow for prominent signage placement in those businesses. We expect to grow an outstanding relationship with our current customers so that we can maximize our referral-based business. We also plan to provide free services to municipal events such as parades or those types of things to maximize our visibility and allow potential new customers to see our name and become part of our clientele. So our sources of funds for this company, there's going to be a $10,000 investment from myself. I'm also planning to take out a $15,000 initial bank loan. And to supplement that, I'm seeking a $40,000 investor equity investment to accomplish the goal of getting the company up and running and off the ground. At the 3-year point, we expect to take out a second bank loan to purchase some extra vehicles as we expand the business and grow it out with more employees. If the company is later to become a franchise, then a funding campaign would be attempted at that time to attract further capital investment. So our financial projections show that we should reach break-even sales in approximately the 20th month of operations. We expect to scale the business very rapidly with very aggressive marketing campaign and door-to-door sales. So our gross profit is $267,000 by year 3, with a net profit of just under $100,000 in the 3rd year of operations. So what we're asking for is $40,000 for a 40% ownership share of the company. At the conclusion of 4 years of operation, the owner of the company shall retain the right to purchase back the 40% share at the initial selling price plus 8% annual interest. The investor will receive quarterly payments of 40% of positive net profit for the duration of ownership. So we expect that this investor would be involved somewhat in the direction of the company, would have insights into strategic opportunities and growth aspect of the company, while myself and Ashley dealt with the day-to-day management of the operations. With that, I want to say thank you and appreciate you taking your time to listen to my presentation, and hope that you'll be investing with Pet Guru. Thank you.